Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Cookierun Tower of Adventures with Alsroy Galcon. And in this episode I'm going to show you my experience fighting and beating the Chapter 8 and 9 boss fight in the normal difficulty. If you like this kind of content, then be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you will not miss out on anything that I put on this channel. Everything is free, you don't need to pay, and by subscribing you make this channel grow and flourish even more, which makes me happy so I can create more content for you to watch. So, Lemun, this is the Chapter 8 boss fight, and I've actually covered my experience fighting this boss fight in the raid mode, and if you would like to see it, then the link will be available for you at the right side of your screen. And it looks like I'm triggering the second phase of this boss fight because I've reduced this boss health all the way to almost half of it. And yeah, this is the part where it gets really tricky, but if you actually manage to stay close to the boss itself, you don't take any damage for some reason. Anyway, it's now time to finish off this Lemun boss fight, and after that I'm going to show you the boss fight for the Chapter 9, which is going to be also in normal difficulty. Perhaps that one day when this boss came back in raid mode, I'm going to make a video on beating this monster once again, but this time it's going to be on the highest difficulty. Ah yes, Chapter 9 Celeus boss fight, and you will see why I absolutely love this boss fight. So yeah, so far, speaking of the main story, I haven't talked about the lore that much. That's because nothing pretty much happened except for we meeting this mysterious cookie called Korabi Cookie, who in the last capture in Chapter 8 was found unconscious at the end of Chapter 8, and we have no idea at the moment what he's about to do. And this is the moment in the story where I have a hunch that this cookie is going to be the next member of Cookie of Darkness, or maybe this game's version of Cookies of Darkness. And speaking of which, you know that sugar star, that creature that we met at the start of the story? Yeah, it turns out that sugar star's energy is being used to resurrect Celeus, this boss fight that I'm about to fight. And if you are wondering what happens to the rest of the cast, that's because in this floor only Ginger Brave is allowed to enter because of the rules that is being stated by Lemon Zest Cookie at the start of Chapter 8. And I do feel that this story is going to be a lot bigger, especially within the time that you watch this video. Most likely that the newest update, which will introduce Candy Drop Cookie, is going to be in the game. So yeah, let's go up ahead and fight against Celeus itself. Ooh, I like this effect. Looks like that I'm about to fight something incredibly huge. Right, against Celeus, here I go. And oh my god, the stage itself got aged. Oh, that's the first time in the entire series that we got a boss fight that has rotating camera like this. And judging by the things that we got right now, it looks like this boss is going to be the boss for the next Champions Raid season. Well, unless devsisters decided to introduce a brand new boss that we never seen before, just like Capcom's CRTOA. And I do wish that this boss will appear as one of the bosses that we can fight in raid mode, because to be honest, it looks like those modes fighting against this boss in both Champions Raid and raid mode, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I will make that video when the opportunity comes around. Anyway, I'm going to mention the next scheduling for this channel for the next couple of videos. So in the next couple of videos, you are going to see me conquering the Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 boss fight in this game on the hard difficulty. Afterwards, I'm going back to Cookierun Oven Break to show you the latest breakout map, which is the Desert Paradise. And it looks like I have to interrupt my announcements because here comes the next phase of the boss fight. The only thing that I will criticize about this second phase is the fact that the boss only show a brand new move right at the very end of it. Otherwise, the attacks and how to avoid it is pretty much the same compared to the first phase of the boss fight. Anyway, back to the scheduling announcement. Afterwards, I'm going to show you the latest game that I got from my PC because it has been a while since I upload any kind of games that is based on my PC. One final thing that I want to mention is the fact that right after the end of this boss fight, you will see a cutscene that mix-max pieces since the introduction of Chapter 9, and trust me, the quality is fantastic for this game. And that's a great news, to be honest, because right before the start of Chapter 9, we got the announcement that Cookierun, the animated series, is going to be cancelled, which is a devastating news really. Considering the fact that the animated series was announced like 2 years ago, it's such a devastating news indeed. And let's not forget Oven Smash as well, because if you look on the Steam page of that game, it is currently to be announced and we have no idea when that is going to happen. Now here comes the only addition to the boss movement for the end phase of this boss fight. With that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. This is Alsroy Galcon signing it off, and I'll see you on the next videos. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Right, Celeus has been finally conquered. Now let's move on into watching the cutscene that happens right after I beat the main story, at least for the moment.